Hello there! Guess what? I finally updated to 1.19. And I'm only... let me check my notes here. Very late in doing so. However, who cares about that? What I care about right now is getting to experience one of the new things that was added in the update. And I do believe that up on that mountain there, I once saw some goats. So, let's head up there and find ourselves some goats and try to gather some goat horns. Oh! You didn't see that. I think I saw a goat, or was that a sheep? That was neither, it was a horse. What was a horse doing up here? Have either of you three seen any goats lately? That way? No, that's a donkey. No goats? That's another horse. All the way up there. Horse. Pig? Oh, you're definitely not a goat. Goaty, come here. Goaty, goaty. Psst, 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 psst. No, wait, that's cats. How do you attract goats? Ah! It worked. It worked. Somehow screaming attracted the goats. Where did you... There you are. Hello. Screamo. Should have brought the lead, actually. Hello, you're standing on the edge. Come here, boy. Oh, it's an igloo! Huh, I have to check that out later. Or is it pronounced igloo? Igloo! Oh, no, don't do that! It's an outpost. Ah, but that was probably generated before this update. So it's probably not going to have a lace in it. Well, this is perfect. This is the perfect place for you to ram me. Come on. You know you want to do it. No, that's not what I meant! Come on. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Yes! Oh, I got it. What's this? Sing! It's perfect. Sweet. Now you are going to be stuck here. Oh, God. Look, I haven't even raided your outpost yet. What? Can you guys stop bothering me? You show up in like every episode. Let's have a flyover look. There might be some goats here, actually. Oh, it's another outpost. That was also probably generated. Oh, yes, two! And a baby! Oh, that's adorable. But, I have wheat, so... if... Come on. I don't have any more leads. So I'm just going to have to trap you in here. Oh, and there's another one. Perfect. Oh, it's a screaming one! Oh, even better. The screaming ones have unique horns. Okay, good, 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 good. You'll just nuzzle up there, get nice and cozy. I'm going to get back to you in like 10 episodes or something when I'm done with the Dwarf Kingdom. Actually, that'll probably take like 30. Well, that's what I call a quick and successful expedition. And now, with my new goat horn in hand, it's time to sing 1.19 in. Get it? Sing. Because it's sing. This is single player. Nobody's going to answer me. Oh well. Time to get on with the episode. What's up, buddies? Andreas Mypowerbob back here at the Minecraft world. It has been a little bit of time, and thus there's been a little bit of change. Since last time I have gone around, and firstly, as you see, I've done some more changes to the lanterns. They're now made of copper. They used to be of, netherrack and netherbrick, and it didn't really fit, I feel. And I thought, yeah, the copper makes a lot of sense actually. I got way too much of it, and realistically, it's a building block. The dwarves would build out of it, I think. And now the second thing is that I've gone around and painted all the pieces of leather armor here so that they're bluish. They're various shades of blue. Given that the dwarves would be constantly digging, they would be constantly digging up lapis lazuli, which is a great source of blue. There's also a zombie here for some reason. So I figured naturally the dwarves would use that to color everything they could color, really. So eventually I will get some banners and big flags hanging down everywhere, and they will probably be blue as well. And the last thing I have done since the last episode is I have built a little bit of structure here in the main hall. As you can see, I've built this big ring around the upper layer ring. I built a ring around a ring, and I've also, taken this arc here and copied it 3 times because, I'm going to build hallways here as well, leading to other places. Speaking of, I realized that last episode I made like a floor plan for this whole city, and I forgot to show it to you. So here it is, a very rough plan of how this city is going to look. As you can see, we have the entrance hallway and the main hall that I've already, dug out, and then there's a throne room and, a big smeltery which leads to both the mines and also what you see is called a stone bank, which is a little redstone contraption of my own design that we'll eventually get to. And there's some other stuff there and some stuff I haven't put in, and it's bound to change as well, so it's not set in stone, really. Because I dug it all out. Get it? No, but for real, this whole dwarf kingdom is starting to take, it's getting an outline, I'd say. I think that's a pretty good way to describe it. There's still a lot of work to do, but it's getting there, slowly but surely. But the goat horn is not the only piece of 1.19 items that I want to acquire. So, the first thing we're going to do today is that we are going to head out to find a mangrove swamp. What swamp? I'm Norwegian, okay? The mispronunciations are cute and quirky, and intentional, very, very intentional. Trust me on this. So, yes, let's head out and find some new woods and frogs, and maybe go hunt for some LA as well. Sweet. Alright, I'm just going to be, heading in this vague direction here. I'm pretty sure I haven't gone this way before, and then, eventually we'll probably hit something new. I'll chime in when we find something interesting. Oh, well, hello there! As I said, these chunks here should be newly generated. So, if I am in luck, that should mean this place has an LA cage. It has a goat horn, but that doesn't mean anything. Doesn't seem to be any cages. Now, I haven't really studied the update too much, so I don't know if the LA cage is guaranteed. Knowing Mojang, I'm willing to bet they're not. And thus, even though this might be newly generated, I wouldn't be shocked if there just wasn't any cages here. There's like nowhere for the cage to generate either. So I guess I'll just have to keep going. Okay, so I didn't find any of the new areas, but I did find a pretty cool old one, and it's right behind me. Oh, that's pretty cool as well, but I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about this. Look at that! I need to come back here some other time and build something out of this. Because that's amazing. Oh, a swamp! Wait. Ah. Didn't head out into a mangrove swamp. There's a lot of weird mountains here. Lot of potential. Lot of potential here. Moving on. Oh! Oh, oh, oh! Cages. There it is. LA cages. Sweet. Well, kinda. Alright, so that's good. Now I got LAs. I should have looked this up beforehand. Do LAs teleport to you like tame dogs do? Oh! I didn't mean to fall off there. Idiot. Guess I just have to hope. There, you're connected to me now, right? Pick that up. Come on, you can do it. Oh yeah, you got a friend in me. Great, that's one of 4. Yeah. What's an igloo? Do I care? I need to get away from this place because I'm not gonna find a mangrove swamp in a cold place like this. Didn't Mojang say that like in 1.18 or something they made it so that biomes spawn next to each other more logically? I think so. Yeah, that's pretty cool, but you know, this is a random place I don't care about, so bye. Alright, let's go and find some hotter places. What do you say? I need to come up with a name for you two as well. Oh well. Moving on. So, I still haven't found any mangrove swamps, and I'm starting to believe they don't exist. However, I found something that I had forgotten exists. Jungle Temple. The most boring of temples. Remember this? What? Wait, have I? I don't think I've been here before, but why is it open? Stop that. And why would I... Huh. It must have rendered wrong. Well, the loot was bad. Also, I caged my LAs in somewhere because I was tired of having to walk. This is taking longer than expected. Alright, this is starting to get absolutely ridiculous. I have still not found a mangrove swamp, however, I did find this. What? What are the chances? That's... there. What are the chances of this? Like, aren't the mansions supposed to be extremely rare? Like, aren't you supposed to be basically dependent on buying a map to this place? Interesting. Oh! Hello? Where are you? God, They're living in the walls. Yeah, cry about it. Huh, an anvil. Usually, I think I would save a place like this until I'm a bit better prepared. But then again, the idea of getting a totem is tempting. I knew it! There's a lot of them above me. Chainmail! I'm not gonna say no to that. If I die here, I'm just going to lose everything. And yet I press on. Like the idiot I am. Nice axe. Huh. Yes. I really don't like the sound of just lots of grunting and running. That's not gonna bode well for me. They're in the walls. Just like me on my free time. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Professional. What happened to that first arrow I shot? Where did it go? Fairly. Whoa! There is a lot of you! No! Huh. There you are. You're behaving very strange. Why are you stopping so much? What's up with that? Oh. Oh. He's a totem dropper. He's a fella that drops totems. Dead. Dead. Oh, that's 3 Vex. Wait, there's 2 more. 2 more? Is that a head? Did I just get a Vex head? No, no, no. Why is there so many of you? I'm out of here. I'm very out of here. No! I'm apparently not! Oh, I don't have my wings on, that's the problem. Oh my god. They're not following me, are they? They are. Wait, they're taking damage. Do they? Wait, are you guys allergic to oxygen? To clean outside air? I think they are. Or... Okay, this is really weird. At least I'm getting my healing. Where'd they go? Are they dead? Nope. Okay, I want the head. Oh, there's one of you. Or is there another... Oh, hell. No? You're dumb. Die. And now I can head back and pick up the totem. And a head. It's looked like it dropped a head as well. Oh. Yeah, taking damage. That's not good. Alright, let's do this. Is that the sound of them spawning? What's up with... There has to be another... I don't know what they're called. Illager mages. Just spawning them constantly. It's the only explanation. Or, wait, no. That's just the sound of... Oh yeah, there is another guy. Oh, that's the sound. He's trying to attack me. Heading away. Big swamp. How about the mangroves, huh? Witch's hut. I'm finding everything but the new stuff. And so the search continues. That's pretty cool. Is that... Wow. Just as I was being distracted by an alien. I find it! The mangrove swamp. Oh. My frames dropped here. Oh boy. This is... Ooh, I like that color. There's a lot going on here in the trees. Oh, but this is so cool. Look at that. Whoop. And now I'm secured. Can I find some frogs though? You're not a frog. Froggies. Ribbit, ribbit. If I have to go and find another mangrove swamp, because this one does not have frogs in it. Whew, boy. I am going to be mildly miffed. It's a pretty big swamp as well. Oh! Frogs! Oh, and they're white ones. I just realized something. My intention was to breed them so I could, you know, grab the tadpoles, but... kinda forgot to bring slime balls. But, however... Oh, more. They move in herds. They do move in herds. But yeah, guessing since this is a swamp, that slime will just spawn here during the night. Hello, you beautiful. 10 slime balls. You and you. Make frog kids. Do you need to be closer to the water? You. And another frog. No other frogs here. Oh, wait, you're the one I already did this with. You're heading for the water though. That's a good sign, right? You come with me. It's walking so fast. Poor thing. Right, we're gonna speedrun this. I'm sorry. Oh! There they are. Oh. That's not the part I'm supposed to pick up. Oh. I'm so sorry. So, now I just have to wait, I guess? Great. Alright. More waiting. In fact, you know, when they hatch, I'm just going to pick them up with the bucket. And then, that's basically it. I'm gonna head home. So, let's just cut to that. Oh, there it is. I've been walking for so long. You have no idea. I ran out of rockets so long ago. I'm so glad I built that thing. Just seeing that flag. You're both with me, yes. Seeing that flag when I come over the hill there, it's rejuvenating. Now, you two, what do I do with you? Because I only have one free lead. right now. So I guess I'm just going to trap you in the house? Question mark? There's you. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? There. Oh, are you stuck on the... Okay, come here. Kids, come here. And then just run. Ah, it didn't work. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay, you're both in here, I think. Yes. You're both up here with Jimmy and Bimmy and Kimmy and Timmy. Are you serious? It's not that hard. Come on. No? Okay. Yep. It is that hard. Alright. I'm gonna go and put away all this stuff. But by now we have found and looked at everything from this new update that I wanted to look at right now. Except for the deep dark, but I'm kind of afraid. So I'm going to save that for another time. And also, by the time this video comes out, you, the viewer, has probably, seen enough points of views about people treading down in deep dark cities. So I don't feel the need to do that right now. But there is other stuff that we need to do in there. Now, for the main meat of this episode, I am going to be building on the main city area here, especially this first floor, which will be like a kind of shopping district and district for services and all that. Now, am I just going to jump into a time lapse and make this whole first floor here and then go through every building with you? No. That will take way too much time to go through each building, and I would spend way too much time designing each and every building. So, meaning that the video wouldn't come out for a long time. No, what I'm instead going to do is I'm going to build 2 or 3 of these buildings and then go through them with you, so that I can focus more on each single building here, give it more detail, and also make it so that I can go through what the building is and how it works with you. Alright, I have built an outline for about where I want each building, and most of them I have assigned what kind of building they're going to be. You can't see the signs there for some reason. Here we have the first building I'm going to build, the armor smithery, the armorer place, because, they're dwarves. They would probably smith some armor. Next to it we got toolsmith and leatherworker, all the stuff that you'd find in a dwarf kingdom. And so I'm thinking I'm just going to build this off camera, and then I'll give you the detailed tour afterwards. So let's just skip to that. And here we are. I have finished the building of this little armor shop. Drumbin and Dwimbin's perfect armors. We'll take your measurements and forge you a perfect armor. So, the idea here is that this isn't where, the dwarves get their regular armors, the soldiers and the like. This is a shop specifically for, passerbys, wanderers, visitors, tourists, people who don't live here. And so the idea is that this copper helmet here on top and this little shining armor piece on the side, it's kind of like a beacon, signalizing that there is the armor shop. And so the customers would come over here, look at the armors that are available. I would fill out the chainmail spots because I don't have chainmail armor yet, but hopefully that's coming soon. And then they stand here, have their measurements taken by the armorers, and, you know, eventually get an armor. And so in here, the idea is that I'll have 2 armor villagers, because I have 2 blast furnaces, and they are Drombin and Dwimban. Yes, that's their name. Yeah, in here we have the workplace for them. Chests with some stuff. On the hooks we got pickaxes, because no hammers in the game. And then down here is the workplace. 2 blast furnaces for 2 villagers, and an anvil for can't forge with an anvil. Campfire over there, because, you know, it's a forge, you know, you need fire, you know, for ambience. And then this here is a vent for that, so that smoke can escape. Ceiling light. Very nice to have some lighting in here. Extra storage for all the iron and gold that they need to forge with. And then just some overall detailing. And so yeah, it's a small, cute, comfortable little armor shop. Now, I gotta say, I'm not 100% satisfied with it. And I think what it's missing is like banners, you know, flags of the kingdom, really. And I would love to put them up, but I have tried so hard for several episodes, in fact, to design a flag for the dwarves that works as a banner, you know, that I can design it on a banner, and simultaneously is able to be built out of like wool blocks hanging from the ceiling and stuff. And it's hard. It's hard to design a good flag. So I'll just have to keep on doing that in between takes until I eventually get it. But yeah, that's the armor, and you know, despite missing some banners, I'm quite satisfied, really. It's cute and it's different. It's not just a regular building you walk in and there's a desk and the roof and 4 walls and everything. There's this outside area here and the open roof thing. You know, I like it. It's different. Now, how am I going to make the toolsmith building look different to both a normal shop and this? That's gonna be a fun challenge. Oh, and also, as a side note, I have lost the allays. Like, they were just here a moment ago, and then they're both gone. So I don't know where they went. I don't know if they're alive or not. My guess, I have 2 guesses, is that between here and the house, I somehow just lost them, because I usually fly back and forth, and they, you know, can't catch up, I guess, and then they just fly off to somewhere else. But I tried to search for them, I can't find them, so I assume they're dead from either the lava or the fire. That's a real bummer, really. But I guess I'll just have to go and find some new allays and cage them up, breed them, so I don't ever lose them again. Oh well. It's toolsmithing time. And so here we are again. Another shop has... Creeper? Oh man. Anyway, so another shop has been completed, and as you see here, it is the toolsmith. Murik's shop for assorted tools. Which is a cute, you know, simple little shop where you can buy hoes, axes, pickaxes, and shovels of both diamond and iron kind. And so, you know, kind of similar to the armor shop here, it's kind of an open solution. You know, no door, just walk in, because, you know, we are here in this cave, so we don't really need protection from monsters, because it's inside of an inside. It's insideception. I missed my button there. It's insideception. Okay, anyway, the toolsmith will work here on his workstation, you know, and simple as you see here, you know, cauldron, I guess, thingy for putting the hot tools into so that they cool down. And, you know, I didn't want to use a real cauldron because I'm pretty sure that's a workstation for... Wait, is it? Wait, am I wrong? Am I wrong in believing that the cauldron is a workstation? Hold on. Wait, did I get this wrong? No, I was right. I just had to make sure. The cauldron is for the leatherworker. Ironic, given that the leatherworker is the next shop we're going to work on. I should have known that. So yeah, there's his tool, you know, for working, because once again, no hammers. And then there's this sword, in case someone tries to pick up these tools and attack him. You know, man's gotta protect himself. And then, you know, the oven, or the furnace has this, what's it called? What's the word? Pipe, that's not the word. God, I'm unprepared for this. What? I can't remember. It's completely lost to me. Holy what? Oh my, by the World Crafter and chimney. That's the word. That's I could cut that out, but anyway, so this chimney here, you know, leading the smoke out, and then there's a candles on top of there because I thought they'd look cute, although maybe not in that color. But yeah, and anyway, here we have the sample tools. You know, try out these sample tools and feel the quality. And then here you can, there's the blocks to try out the tools. Try our fantastic tools on these natural materials. So yes, simple as, really. And you know, some more decorations here in the ceiling and stuff, you know, to fill out the room, and it's quite nice. Now, you may have noticed in the corner of the picture that there is something more up there. And of course, like that helmet, I wanted to make something else for this shop to be noticed by on, you know, the far side of the city. And that thing hanging over the tool shop is hiding right behind this lava. Can you guess what it is? It's thematically fitting. Oh, and oh, slow reveal. There, there it is. Look at that. That's right. It's a big diamond shovel holding up the 3 core materials that you'd be out to remove with the tools you buy in that shop. And then, you know, lantern hanging down to get some light. And so, yeah, now we are 2 shops down with, you know, big, noticeable marketing statue things. I think it's pretty cool. And, you know, also, using the new wood, the mangrove, I really like this. This is a really nice color of red, really. You know, the crimson wood is fine, but this... I mean, this fits more the dwarven aesthetic, I think. It's closer to, you know, copper than the crimson wood is. The crimson is more pink, you know. So I really like this. And yeah, it's time to move on to the leather worker. And, you know, how am I going to make this different again? That's going to be the challenge for this whole area, I think. But you know, it's a pretty interesting challenge. So, let's skip through the leather worker. Okay, so I'm out here doing just something completely different. Also, I died. But I was flying to the Enderman farm and just there. This guy. Where'd he go? There! One of my LAs! Like, there's the Ender portal, and the, you know, the mountain is there. And somehow the LA has just popped up all the way over here. But just one of them. I don't know where the other is. At least it doesn't seem to be anywhere around here, but you know. At least one of them has reappeared. So, I guess they kind of just started to fly away in a direction. Which means I should probably go and just check the whole surrounding area to see if I can find the other one. But you are going to get locked in a box, buddy. And so here we are for the 3rd time with the finished shop. So here you see the leatherworkers station. It is Lamrock and Game, Leatherworkers and Tailors. I struggled a little bit with this, you know. Like for these two shops here, I had somewhat of a clear idea of something I wanted to do, like the helmet and a shovel. But then I struggled to come up with something for the leatherworkers that was, you know, just as fantastical and eye-catching. And as you can see, the most I could come up with was an enchanted statue of leather armor, which, you know, the shovel mostly covers it up. I don't mind, really. You know, some shops are better at advertising than others are. That's just how it is. So here we have a few, you know, statues with differently colored leather armor standing around, you know, at display, showing off the different kind of clothes, basically, you can get here. And here we have one of the shopkeepers, Game, an older woman, as you can see, who is currently busy sewing together the yellow pair of pants here. Lamrock, the other guy, will be the actual leatherworker villager. As you see, he has his station here. And then this here, pretty simple design, is just a, you know, leather tanning station with the brown banners here supposed to be, you know, the piece of leather. And there's two other pieces of leather just hanging there, you know, kind of as decoration. And, you know, it's a simple little shop, really. You see a lot of green walls here to contrast the brown wood. A little bit of a support beam here for the actual mountain. Tanning knife and, you know, a hook to hook the shears on. And yeah, it's a small, cute, simple design for a shop. And, you know, I'm pretty happy with it. It's different to the two first shops, which is really what was my #1 goal here. And so, yeah, eventually I'm going to get some villagers in these shops. However, they will need beds. The villager, you know, living the houses will be down here. So maybe I will have to, you know, switch back and forth between working on this shop layer and the living quarters layer. But we'll see. But yeah, 3 shops done. I think that's pretty good, and it's time to move on. Whoo boy, would you look at the time. I had no idea. I spent so much of it just wandering about looking for the mangrove tree. It's by far time to listen to some more lore. And while you go do that, I have to go and find the other LA.
There are few who know the tales of this world. I am one of those few, and I'm here to tell them. The last time you came here to hear my stories, you learned about the dwarf king Runir Honeybeard. Now, it is time for you to hear about his brother. Lance Honeybeard, his name was, also known as the savior of dwarf kind. Lance was a mighty yet vengeful dwarf, and when the dwarves had to flee their overworld city due to the attack of a dragon, Lance chose to remain in the burned city to prevent the dragon from following them. His brother Runir was reluctant to let Lance do this, but gave him the blessing nevertheless. The last words to each other before Lance left were, "Now bro, don't you dare die out there." "Ha! I expect a cold mug of mead to be waiting for me when I get back. I'll brew it myself." And thus, the last time Runir looked upon his brother, he looked upon the image of selflessness. And when Lance looked upon Runir for the last time, he looked upon his kin's future. Lance stood on the tallest hill in the city, axe in hand. In the heart of the city, where the dwarves had piled up their riches, the dragon sat amongst the desolation and gawked at its bounty. Lance took a deep breath, broke off one of the horns on his helmet and blew into it. The dragon reacted. It turned to find the sound's source. Lance lifted his axe in the air and said, "This here piece of metal is gonna get embedded in your thick skull, you mutant gecko!" The dragon took a stable stance, then it blasted the hill with fire. Lance leapt to the side, evading the scorch by mere inches. The dragon crept closer to the hill, but Lance was fast for a dwarf. "You mind if I borrow this?" Lance shouted from the gold pile, holding up a single chunk of gold ore. He then turned and ran away as fast as he could. Dragons, being naturally greedy, couldn't let him escape with the chunk, and thus he chased after him. Lance didn't get far before the dragon caught up with him, and he knew he had to fight or he had to die. Weeks after this history-coursing event, when Runer had found the male Drummel and the dwarves had begun settling into their new home, a squad was sent out to scavenge the old city and to find Lance. When the squad arrived, they found a carcass of the winged demon. In its forehead, Lance's axe was embedded, and it sat so stuck that no dwarf has ever managed to free it from the dragon's skull. Lance, however, was nowhere to be found. Either the dragon had eaten him at the last second, or Lance had escaped to somewhere unknown. Runir, however, remained positive. He knew his brother's strength and refused to believe the dragon had gotten him. Runir sat outside each night, waiting for Lance. 2 seats, a campfire, 1 honeymead in Runir's hand, and 1 on Lance's seat. Runir refused to drink his mead before Lance arrived to share it with him. And for 4 months Runir sat outside the Meldrummel cave, until the winter came and the citizens begged him to stay inside in the warmth. Runir never again drank a single sip of those meads he brewed. If he couldn't share it with his brother, then there was no point to do so. Instead, Runir channeled his time to lead the dwarves into a new prosperous age, such as Lance would have wanted. And that is the story of Lance Honeybeard, the savior of dwarf kind. A heroic person who died way too young. For this reason, his statue, which stands tall next to his brothers, will regularly be waxed to symbolize the young age he died at and to contrast his brother who died an old man. The dwarves are one of many beings in this world with an unfathomably rich history. Return again next time to hear another tale, for I have so many more to tell.
Boy, that slightly tugs at the heartstrings, don't you think? Well, looking at the time, this video has been going on for long enough, I think. There were some more things I wanted to talk about, but I can save it for the next video. It's not important right now. So, all I have left to say is thank you so very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please press the like button and subscribe, because next time we are going to be digging into the mountain way more and building the big old smeltery and forge for the dwarves, which means auto smelter. That's right, we're getting into the technical side. Ish. Auto smelter isn't that huge of a technical thing, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, thank you very much for watching the video. Please come again next time, I would really appreciate it. And just as I sang the video in, I'm going to sing the video out. See you next time. What? By the World Crafter, who was that?